Hello! Today I'm going to be redrawing one of my old pictures back from 2012, and I'm drawing this one in particular because I had two options to pick at the end of my last video. This picture, or the girl with two crows, or girl with star glasses, and the crow picture had most votes overall. So, that's what is happening. If you're wondering why I always do these redrawing things as digital paintings, I've tried to record doing real life redrawings of them so many times, and they never turn out very good because I only have so much SD card and I want to do a really good job, and then I run out of SD, or I'm rushing myself because I don't want to run out of SD card. Or I feel pressured because I can only work on it when there's daylight. And then it's just and then the paint might dry, and then somebody asks me to do something. I have to go, and then the paint's all messed up, and it's just real life painting has so much more pressure. And whenever you're recording, then it just adds a lot of pressure, but I don't know, I feel like the digital painting takes away from that some. I don't know if you've noticed, but if you've watched my other redrawing my old art videos, it's always been art from 2012. It's because I have a lot of art from that time period, so it's easy to find something from then and pick. Also, a lot of my art from then has good ideas, but isn't maybe executed the best, so it's fun to redraw it and to try to make it better, I guess. But I feel like I really started to have my own style around then, and then lately I feel like I've never had a problem with style. I've just naturally had my own style. I've actually had a problem drawing in different styles. It was harder for me. But then I've been training myself to draw in different styles, and now I feel like that I'm trying to get better at everything. Am I losing my own style? I don't know. Also, the brush that I used in this digital painting, I was going to show it to you because I downloaded it from the Clip Studio Paint share brushes thing. I don't know what it's called, but then I went there and the person who made it deleted it, so sorry. I'm terrible at making brushes. I found out. I tried so hard. I'm just like, I can't find anything that looks like paint or does what I want it to. I see people do stuff in Photoshop, and I'm like, man, I really like those Photoshop brushes, so I want to recreate them in my Clip Studio Paint, but it doesn't work. I think somebody else could do it, but it's just really hard, and technology isn't necessarily my skill. That's why I was afraid to do digital painting for a while, because I'm like, no, I'm not good at computers, I can't do digital art. But you don't have to be good at computers to be able to do digital art, actually. Also, if you're wondering what that reference photo is up there, I was using it as the colors, because I feel like I have a hard time with getting the colors right, especially with the color wheel. There's just too much to pick from. It's really overwhelming. So I sometimes, when I'm feeling just really overwhelmed with that, I find reference photos of colors that I think I want, and then I pick from there instead, so that I'm not overwhelmed by a million colors. I only have, what is my colored pencil pack? It's kind of small. And my paints, I don't have that many paint colors. In my traditional art, I don't really have a lot of colors. I don't feel like I need them. And then in the digital art, it's just every single color in humanity at your fingertips, which is nice, but overwhelming. Also, I had to cut a lot of stuff out during this drawing, sorry, but it was like I took so many days and so many hours to make it because I was being so indecisive and I was trying so hard to make it really good because I wanted it to be like the very best like no one ever was or something. Yeah, so I had to cut some of it out so that the video wasn't really long. Oh, if you're wondering why I keep making these videos even though they don't get very many views on my channel actually, is because I like making them and it's, I don't know, if it gives me a reason, it makes me have more fun redrawing my old drawings and then gives me pictures to put up for in art shows at the vendor things that I do. Because I need to replace my old pictures. I hope I don't get in trouble with YouTube by drawing her boobs. I just thought of that. 'Cause I don't think you're allowed to do stuff like that on YouTube. I don't know. I think if it's being used for like artistically and not inappropriately, then it's fine. You don't get in trouble. I was originally just sort of drawing them there, and then I was gonna have plants come all in front of her and I was gonna cover her up, but I ended up not doing that because I was like, but her babies look so nice. Why should I cover them up like I draw them? I can't let them be covered by nature because they are nature and they are nice. Also, sorry for cutting out how I did that like magic colorful overlay thing. I didn't actually record that part. I was just sort of I was going to be done recording, but then I started messing around and I did that. I got a brush that was like a rough looking watercolor brush and did a bunch of rainbow colors and then pulled down the transparency and did it made it color dodge as the layer type, and then that's how it got that cool look, colorful look to it. It's my new not secret technique that I have found that I use in another picture after drawing that one, and I'm just like, this is the coolest thing that I have ever found. Yeah, the Pokemon song is stuck in my head today apparently. But yeah, maybe I should do a separate video about that color magic, because it is effective and it is so simple, and I wish I knew it before. Also, there needs to be more Clip Studio Paint drawing tutorials, because every time I look up like digital art stuff, it's always like Paint Tool Sci or Photoshop. Maybe I'm just really bad at looking on the internet, but there just hardly is any Clip Studio Paint tutorials, and if there are any, it's all for making manga. But I feel like there needs to be more. Maybe I should play the Pokemon song in the background of this. Maybe that's what this needs. Also, if you're wondering why I gave her a halo, she's not a saint or anything. I just like halos. Okay, I think they look nice. For the plants in front of her, I redrew them actually so many times until I finally did this mirror effect thing of and just a simple silhouette version of drawing them. But I just cut out the other times I drew them. I even drew them sometimes without recording. You don't need to see all like garbo. But yeah, in one of my other videos, I talked about how I don't like using the mirror things because it makes stuff look unnatural, and then here I like use it a lot. yeah, I'm changing my ways. I mess with the plants and the border and everything a lot because I just feel like I can't get it to look how I want. And in the end, like even today, I ended up messing with it even more. So I didn't even record it. So the very finished picture is just like slightly different than what you see in here. I ended up getting rid of the border on top, the little frame on top, because I feel like it looks a little bit, I don't know, tacky, I guess. And I felt like her halo looked a bit plain. So like maybe I'll take this up a notch and give her some elaborate design, just faintly on her halo. And this is a finished drawing of her. And here's the old one. Do you like the old one or the new one better? I hope you like the new one better because I worked really hard on it. So, now 3 other pictures you can choose from for which one you think I should draw next. Elf and his pipe, which I think is yet again a good idea, but it looks pretty bad. This girl in the roses. I actually really like this picture, but out of all my prints that I have for sale, this one has never sold once, and I'm just surprised no one ever comments on it or anything because I like it. To me it looks like a old storybook illustration, so I thought maybe I could redraw it now and revamp it up to where people would actually like it or something. And yet again, the glasses girl, the picture that nobody likes. Nobody will ever like it. I'll always have it as an option here until we run out of options. If she's never chosen, if she's never picked, if everyone continues not to love her, then I will just draw her one day, redraw her, because she deserves love. Because glasses girl, you're a star. Oh my gosh, I'm going to shut up. Bye.